ultimate. For fun and for practice and for study.
They're going random again. Anyway, I play Fox in 64. I love Fox in 64. That was my first main. But regardless,
they're jumping right in.
Zomba was telling me that he got Kameme to go random a little bit earlier in the day in squad, so now they're doing it here. I love it. Zomba, just the ultimate goofy guy. But it is going to be Zomba on the Belmont right now, and Kameme on the Sonic here. These lineups are very interesting. We see two Bowsers, both in the middle slot.
Yeah, fascinating how that works out. But also, just accept the save. That's going to be Kameme beating C 3-1 on the other stream. So the other stream is done here. We're the only one to round up the night. So winner of this fights ZD in Grand Finals. So this is the losers finale. Kameme making a huge run, but Zomba was the one who defeated him earlier today. So it's surprising that he agreed to go random, but you know, hey, it's the players. They're having a good time. That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Like we were talking about with Zomba and Sharp, people are just having a good time, but still going to be able to find the pickup using the up B. And now here comes Kameme's Bowser. I don't know. Someone told me once that everybody in this game has a Bowser if you think hard enough. So I'm interested to see Kameme's Bowser, but the problem is, how do you get in versus Belmont, a character that juggles so extremely well? And you can tell that Zomba definitely has Belmont, definitely playing it not to its advanced tactics, but never mind, just axe it into fair? What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, maybe taking some notes from Dom last weekend. I mean, all the Smash community was watching Summit, and they broke down a lot of what Dom was doing to make the ledge trapping so effective several times. So, you know, as long as you did your homework, I think as long as like you're short hopping the Holy Fires and like make sure you get the max frame advantage to set up the stage after that, I think you have some magic happening. But Kameme is kind of getting run over by this Belmont. Does Japan not have any Belmonts? Because I'm pretty sure I saw this happening earlier today as well. Squid Plumber versus, was it Yoshi? Yeah, Yoshi.
It's insane. I love how willing Zomba is to go out there. A lot of times when you play a zoner, right, you really just get set up on the ledge and then you just try and read the jump, or you read like a roll in. But
oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
I love the way, though, that Zomba's playing aggressively with the Belmonts, right? Not just throwing out the holy water and then saying, all right, I'm going to catch your jump with axe, but saying, you know what? Catch this nair right from ledge, too. So really good stuff coming out from Zomba, but this is such a Zomba play, if anything.
Yeah.
Lol.
Bye. See ya.
All right, let's see the characters this time. We got Samus, Link, and Ken. And on the other side, we have Greninja, Kazuya, and Lucas.
All of these characters are really weird characters.
I think I would reel my head back in pain if I had to fight any of them at a round 1 local.
Yeah, and plus getting them on random, like, you can get carried on fundamentals on a lot of characters in this game. I mean, Zomba does have a Link, and Link is really good, so you always have that in your second slot.
Zomba's first main, actually, in this game was actually Link. Fun fact.
Yeah,
I think also in 4 as well. But the Samus, too, coming out from Zomba so far, though, Kameme looking very comfortable in the Greninja, trying to find the nair in, not going to be able to find anything. So now it is going to be Zomba that has a little bit of the advantage, finds the nair, going for the dunk on the down air, but not going to be able to find it at all.
Yeah. Okay, and Samus actually putting in some work right here for Kameme. Very kind of laid-back player in terms of how they pace the match.
Yeah.
So I think this is not an awful fit. You know, maybe some of the finer details might not work out, but as long as you know how to run out and hard shot and save your jumps, you're chilling. You're big chilling.
Okay, down air going for the back air. That was great stuff coming out from Zomba.
Oh,
I thought we were going to see an up air for sure, but the water going a little bit too low. That's going to be Kameme coming out on top, at least for this first stock. But like you were talking about, the Link is here, and this is a practice character for Zomba.
Yeah, I actually think Kameme might have just fast fell a bit too low there. I think, we got these? Oh, no electric. No electric. I just saw that.
We both said the same thing.
Uh-oh.
I gotta tell y'all, that is like commentary Kazuya 101. As soon as he gets that first grab, you're like, oh God, like somebody help.
But, I mean, for what it's worth, even though none of it was true, he still got some good damage like 3 times in a row. And he's getting these grabs. He's actually getting in Zomba's head with this pacing right now.
Absolutely. Keeping Zomba on the ledge here, going for the uppie, not going to be able to find anything. But now Zomba has to figure out a way to get this Kazuya out of here. Went to throw up the remote bomb, going for it all, but it is is going to be the end lag of the detonate that allows for Kameme to get the back air. But still, this Kazuya is pretty healthy, J-Dog.
Yeah, looking pretty untouched. His character's pretty heavy. But what I am worried about, the biggest thing I'm worried about with Kameme is that, like, I don't know, it's looking like Kazuya's in the Stone Age because there's no electrics happening. There's no electricity here to be found off these. It still works as okay as an anti-air, but Zomba missing a chance for a big Shoryuken that likely would have taken away the stock because now Kazuya has Rage Drive, and you know Kameme's going to be fishing for that.
Yeah. The Heaven's Door definitely can just sometimes be a little bit tricky. A lot of the times, you know, you're saying that killed, but, you know, regardless, good parry, though, by Kameme, but it is going to be Zomba finding the mark. Now we get to see Kameme's Lucas, a character that we barely get to see at all. And we're seeing Regalo this weekend on this character looking fantastic, but I'm interested to see how Kameme's playing it. But so far, Zomba's Ken, not doing too shabby. Yeah,
I was surprised at that last string. That was a kind of a string. It was like, okay, you got to know the character a little bit to pull something like that off. So, you know, Zomba looking like the aficionado of random right there. But Kameme just needs one more hit. And Lucas, weird character, weird character of a powerhouse, but so is Ken Masters. Still alive, though. Are we going to go out there? Oh, we're going to find that down smash. Who does that? Who does
Where
this?
Where are you? Zomba!
What was the end of that?
Why did you do that, Zomba? I think Zomba kind of laughing to himself. Kameme shaking his head. He's like, no. Regardless, though, surprised that didn't KO. But let's take this interaction a little bit
slower. That down smash was godlike, by the way.
Just
and then whoosh.
Yeah, gets clipped by the PK Thunder kind of twirling around there, and then just sent him off at a weird angle. All right, we got the teams, everybody. It's Mewtwo, Ridley, Inkling. Everybody who, all these people that were like, oh, Inkling, day one, best character in the game, versus Jigglypuff, Toon Link, Steve.
Fascinating.
Not exactly my favorite rotation of characters that we've seen so far, but I'm interested to see Kameme Steve, right? I mean, every top player got to be kind of hanging around Steve at this point, right? You got to be wondering what this character can do. So it's interesting to see Kameme Steve, but I mean, Zomba's Mewtwo kind of going hard right now. Yeah,
recognizing the one block wall was not enough to stop anything, so just throwing that disable over it, finding it, and getting a big interaction off of that. And the forward air just running up on the block and get that done. No resources, no stock. I mean, Kameme did not have a chance to even touch the ground for most of that time.
Yeah, it's weird. I've seen so much Mewtwo, especially here at Glitch. I saw Bix the Mewtwo yesterday during the grind playing extremely well. And Zomba's Mewtwo as well, getting all of the combo links together, going to be able to find the F-tilt and just fair right there. Kameme off stage. Zomba lined up for the back air, but going for the down smash, not going to be able to find it.
Yeah, but Zomba is absolutely in control right now. I mean,
with Mewtwo.
With Mewtwo. Mewtwo, I feel like, is a very strong character against this lineup especially as well. But, oh, we just do that. Throw that out there. It's not enough to kill, though. And do we have punish? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no.
A little bit longer. I think Kameme was anticipating for that to kind of lose the invincibility a little bit earlier, but now Zomba just trying to find the reversal into the fair. It's not going to be enough, though. Dash attack coming in from Kameme into the boomerang. So now it's all kind of Zomba here. Do you get to live another day, or is Kameme going to find the mark with potentially a forward air or maybe even a back air? Honestly, I'm surprised that wasn't an up throw by Kameme, but regardless.
Oh, no tech. Yeah. Actually, low-key, the bomb is really hard to see in the lower part of the stage. I've gotten hit by that a few times. But, okay, here comes the Ridley. Smub coming through earlier today, putting Ridley back on the map in a lot of ways in a major setting. But Ridley is a character that I feel like is pretty self-explanatory. It's just how well you execute and time those things. So I think Zomba could do really well here because you have the game sense to get those command grabs and get that kill right over the boomerang as well. Kameme, final character is going to be the Jigglypuff.
I love Ridley's side special, Space Pirate Rush, because sometimes there's nothing you can do once you're in there. But Zomba actually going to throw out the taunt. Kameme looking for, you know, potentially a rest here. But let's see how Kameme's Jigglypuff's going to do. Like the fast fall back air coming out there, but here comes Zomba going for the skewer, not going to be able to find it.
That will not work on Jigglypuff.
How do you know?
You can't, because falls too slow. What Jigglypuff would not mass jump there? Okay. Against faster followers, yeah. But Jigglypuff, that will never work in 1,000 years.
Okay. Kameme playing a very grounded game right now, but the call out on the air dodge. The moment that he jumped, Zomba was just like, bet you're right above me. Call out that air dodge with the up smash. It reaches so above that platform. Great stuff coming out from Zomba. Taking this now, what, 2-0?
Yep, it's 2-0 so far.
Or is it 1-1?
I'm pretty sure it's 2-0.
Or it's 2-1.
2-1.
I'm
2-1.
tired.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, another Zelda game. Great. I'm getting spoiled by all the Zelda and random here.
And like, thing is, most release there, I think you almost had a true string into an up air, which would have been really bad. So Kameme just trying to stop the bleeding right there, but instead Zomba recognized that, just charged up smash, and will be taking that game home in the bank. So Zomba 1 game away from getting the run back against ZD, who, for lack of a better term, just took him out. Just handled him that time.
Yeah, that 3-0 was definitely not pretty. But speaking of not pretty, Zomba's Falcon getting absolutely chefed up right now by Kameme's Mario. And you got to look at Kameme's lineup. You got Mario, Robin into K. Rool. Meanwhile, Zomba has Falcon, the Aegis into Zelda. So maybe not the most favorable lineup for Kameme, but looking really good right now on this Mario. Here comes Zomba, though, trying to get something started. Kameme just throwing out the tilt, saying, you know what, back up just a little bit. Back air, not going to be enough.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where it's every Mario's dream, okay? Every combo you can ever possibly fathom just kind of works on Captain Falcon. So you kind of have to be random, play it fast and loose, and just go for the kill whenever you possibly can, as Zomba was trying to do, but overextends just by a hair. Great spot touch right there from Kameme, and getting that back throw. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Fun fact, it takes Aegis longer to load in because it's 2 characters instead of 1.
Yeah, and PT actually the longest because there's 3 characters instead of 2. So very interesting to note there, which is why everybody likes to start PT first. At least in Philly, because it's just like, hey, we just don't have to deal with loading times. Regardless, we're going to be seeing Zomba's Aegis, which admittedly I have not seen at all. So I'm interested to see how this one's going to go. So far, trying to get the down air on Pyro, but instead we'll just get the jab. Zooming out there, I'm surprised. Not the character you might want to do that against, especially Mario, because if Kameme finds Cape, you are done for.
Yeah, could have been really bad. Almost like that string was almost really bad. Good DI from Zomba just to put himself on that platform and give him the opportunity to shield. I'm surprised he stuck it out with Pyro for this long, but I mean, you were at that high %. So now we see the Mythra come out after the kill. And Mythra against Robin, this looks like unfun if you get hit. There we go. There is no fun to be had.
Absolutely not. The first time that Kameme was able to strike was at about 30% here, but going to get the back throw. That DI was very interesting, Zomba. But Pyro going to be able to snap the ledge here, finds the down air, but Kameme going to fire right back with Levin Sword back air here. And speaking of back airs, Zomba finds a back air of his own, trying to find Kameme's down air. I feel like if Zomba were to just wait sometimes, you would be able to get it, but sometimes he's just quick to draw. So Kameme is like, all right, I'm safer because Zomba's just kind of throwing out the move, not actually timing it.
Yeah, and on top of that, Elrond is pretty reactable as well. So, you know, sometimes swinging second is best, but that time, Zomba swings first, gets that grab in there, and this Pyro is kind of the MVP for Zomba right now, honestly.
You can tell he's just a lot more comfortable on it, because maybe just, you know, playing a little slower, a methodical game and give you time to think here. Just going to dash up just a little bit. Here we go. Going to just go for the back throw, maybe just trying to read with a back air potentially, but great air dodge up, just barely avoiding the down air, but the actual forward air with the Levin is going to be enough. Let's see what Zomba Zelda can do.
Yeah, that's the $1 million question. That's $1 million. Oh, we do that.
Listen, Wi-Fi Zeldas, just because Zomba hit it does not mean you guys should, okay?
You do not
Don't
get a
do
pass.
that.
Yeah,
Don't do that. This matchup, though, is pretty miserable for K. Rool. There's not much K. Rool can do about Phantom here, so I'm interested to see what Zomba's going to be going for, and it's going to be this up tilt, because it covers actually a ton of room, but down air actually going to be sending Zomba a little far off. No strong hits, but Zomba already at 90 versus K. Rool. Forward throw is going to be the option.
Yep, it's going to put you off stage. And you were alluding to Phantom before, but Zomba just hasn't had that space to do that. All that back air almost absolutely dooming Zelda right there. And Zomba's still being the aggressor, but actually it's working out okay in that interaction, but you still just one jab, one down throw at the ledge away, actually, because down throw up tilt should kill here. I don't care how good your mash is, but the tri-state twister.
Did you see Zelda's face there? Just in absolute awe in that moment that she got grabbed. It was actually really funny.
Yeah, but I mean, that brings us to a game number 5, though, and these random dittos have been a little spicy.
Fire.
A little spicy.
Fire. They've been fire.
They've been kind of bringing a little heat that I wasn't expecting. I'm digging it. I'm vibing with it.
Oh, jeez. Zomba's lineup is so bad. You got Dark Pit, Piranha Plant, Meta Knight into Alf, Ness, Incineroar. Jeez. This is ugly.
Yeah.
This is ugly. Regardless, though, welcome to Game 5 of Losers Finals here of Squad Strike at Glitch Regen. only providing the most hype entertainment in terms of squad strike that we've seen.
That did 33 off the single revenge nair.
Wait, hold on. Kameme kind of got an Incineroar.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I mean, Incineroar, another Fungies character, and also just one of the most fun characters in the game. Like, so much personality put in the animations. I'm loving what they pulled off with this character. And, I mean, you know, hits like a freight train as well. So 127%, you are one interaction away from dying. And I half expected that to happen right there, which is a 4-throw or probably not up throw, but oh no, the weaknesses of Incineroar coming out into play. That's down air will be more than enough to do it.
I think Zomba's pretty relieved that that actually happened because the Incineroar was definitely getting chefed for a little bit. Regardless, it is going to be Zomba on this Dark Pit, still finding the down tilt nair into the forward air like we saw ZD do a little bit earlier, so maybe taking some pages out of the book. Kameme, though, on the nest, already turned around, trying to bait the standard getup, and will find the up smash there. Great stuff.
Yeah, and here comes the plant. Probably the least played character in the game.
In the game, the entirety of the game,
I think so. I genuinely think so. I've seen maybe 2 plant players
Well,
ever.
Sen plays plant, right, in squads?
Sometimes, yeah.
I don't. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Like
we got Brood, too. Brood plays
Brood.
plant, right?
Yeah. Okay, they exist. I'm not saying they don't exist, but I'm saying there's not a lot of them. This isn't danger plan right here.
My favorite thing about Plant is when you run, you can see his little toes.
True. It's so funny.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, it is going to be 2 stocks to 2, about even percent here. Plant is actually classified as a little bit of a heavy, so
Yeah.
we'll be living out some of these hits here from Kameme. PK Thunder not going to be enough, but now Zomba just needs to find a hit. Not going for any of the Acid Cloud, the side special there. Oh, there it is. If he's able to find a side special into a up throw, potentially, that could be enough here. Going to throw the Patui. It's not going to be enough. 115. Let's see what it's going to be. Up throw. It
Not
will
quite.
not KO. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, you're probably maybe 5-6% off from that, so unfortunate. It's going to be a little bit stale next time, but if you get another grab now, with a couple pummels, you should be fine. But both of them were looking for the same thing, just one of them opted to put in the spot dodge first, and that one is Kameme. And actually, final stock, final characters in game number 5, Lyric. These guys are bringing the heat.
I have never seen Zomba's Meta Knight before, so I only have Bonk to compare it to. But regardless, let's see if Zomba's going to be able to pull this out. I want to see a Zomba ladder, but Kameme not going out without a fight right now, throwing the Pikmin. Got the rapid jab. Let's see what the punish is. It's going to be the grab. Let's see how much damage, but still, Zomba using the nair as a combo breaker, saying, get out of here. And Kameme actually using the up air right below the ledge. Great stuff.
Yeah, sneaking that one in there and sneaking that down air through there. So now you have not the best lineup. I feel like you might want to throw some of them off and get a purple at this percent, just to have a bit more real estate to work with whenever you do catch Meta Knight on the ground. Either they're going to block it or they're just going to get tagged and be sent across the stage. I like the white there. That's going to be some good damage because look at that, just racking up 127. An up smash out of shield could do it if it's the red, or definitely if it's the purple, which is now online as we're seeing it right there.
Kang just going to Dimensional Cape back onto stage here. Great back air coming out from Kameme. This is very, very doable for Zomba. If he's able to find a up air string, could definitely be it, especially on a character like Alf, who's so light, but finds the falling back air, and that'll actually be it. Zomba winning Game 5 over Kameme will get his rematch versus Zomba. Or versus ZD in Grands.
Different Z. But, I mean, that was as close as it gets. I was almost starting to count Zomba out because as soon as you see purple and, like, both these players at high percent, I was like, okay, you can just kind of shield here and just wait for an up smash to come through. But then the F tilt happened. You were selling off stage in an suboptimal angle. And I think maybe it mixed up in the Pikmin order. I think if he had a purple there.
Or a blue, even just get the grab, boom, you're gone.
Well, in that last situation, though, because if he had the purple, that would have cleared Zomba because we saw the red latch on. And if the purple was there, he just would have been knocked back and Kameme would have been completely safe.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunate, but that's kind of the downsides of playing random. You don't always get the chance to kind of get your brain in that mode of a character that requires a bit of specialization. All right, so great work from Zomba keeping themselves alive, but we got some bills to pay. We got some ads to run real quick before we get into grand